This needs to come.
I'm too much stuff.
I'm not the only one bringing this thing.
Oh.
I won't do it. I'll bring some.
What are you talking about, tickets?
Yeah.
So there's nothing.
I'll bring some.
Better step up, baby.
Oh, that's I'm just gonna do this. Look how cute this is. I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, just throw on like the baking sheet.
Yep. And
I'm
it's like,
hungry
you just
now.
have to buy.
I don't like it.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Perfect Sunday and then make it Monday.
James?
Did you get
No, I got James's.
There was one.
Oh, it's sorry. You can answer the question.
One that was gonna do it, but then she backed out, so I gave you her card, and that was. She just never even interviewed her.
Okay, cool. This meeting will be called to roll at 7. Secretary Eddie Thompson.
Senator Bandati,
Here.
Senator D'Amico,
Present.
Senator Draven.
Here.
Senator Foltz,
Present.
Senator Jukes,
Present.
Senator Karki,
Present.
Senator Kissoon,
Present.
Senator Marshall,
Present.
Senator Perman,
Present.
Senator Sapkotka,
Present.
Senator Sargent,
Present.
Senator Stickney,
Present.
Senator Varay.
Present.
Perfect. Well, we're gonna wait for him because he's bringing in the flag, and I don't want to like make him feel rushed. We're just like all waiting, standing, you know.
Just start the nudge without him.
Yeah. All right, if you want to join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Senator Perman?
I move to approve last meeting's minutes.
Okay. Senator Perman has moved to approve last meeting's minutes, seconded by Senator Marshall. Unanimous has been called. Motion carries. Senator Kissoon.
I move to approve this week's agenda with the amendments of removing senator votes from other.
Second.
Unanimous.
Senator Kissoon has moved to approve this week's agenda with the removal of the senator vote under other, seconded by Senator Foltz. Unanimous has been called. Motion carries. At this time, we will open up our gallery for any question and answer. Seeing as there is no one in the gallery, we will just slide on through to announcements and correspondence. Val, you want to join us?
One person has not arrived.
Okay, so we'll just. Deb, do you want to go first, and then
That was for me.
hopefully they come.
All right. Happy Bingo Wednesday to all you guys. I'm Deb Graham. I'm the Director of Scholarships. So ASISU Scholarships, we process 637 ASISU applications in our Bingo Online Scholarship System for spring 2018, just quite a few, for spring 2018 awarding. So we removed names, which I'm sure many of you saw, which makes the process a lot more fair. So we removed names, and no, the max award did not exceed 25% of full tuition for the spring semester. A memo with each of the authorized award amounts for spring 2018 were placed in your mailboxes last week. A total of $70,241 has been awarded by the scholarship committees. These awards were broken out by class level and award amount for each college and graduate school. I'm asking that these recommendations be approved so we can move forward and notify the students.
Is there a motion from the Senate? Senator Foltz?
I move to approve our spring 2018 ASISU scholarships.
Roll call.
Perfect. Senator Foltz has moved to approve the 2018 2018 spring semester scholarships from ASISU, seconded by Senator Bandari. Roll call has been called.
Senator Bandari?
Yes.
Senator D'Amico?
Yes.
Senator Draven?
Yes.
Senator Foltz?
Yes.
Senator Jukes?
Yes.
Senator Karki?
Yes.
Senator Kassoon?
Yes.
Senator Marshall?
Yes.
Senator Kerman?
Yes.
Senator Sepulveda?
Yes.
Senator Sargent?
Yes.
Senator Stickney?
Yes.
Senator Bray?
Yes.
Perfect. And that motion carries.
Good luck on finals, you guys.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Hi, Val. You want to just. Do you have any updates from like student involvement? Any like. Yeah.
What's happening? Okay, so I do have the dates for my trainings for next semester. So if you want to tell any of your clubs, it is on January 23rd in the Wood River. I will be new officer training at noon and financial training at 4 p.m. And so I do have those set. I also, on February 7th, have the student organization fair. And that will be really fun. So it'll be a carnival theme. So you can also let your groups know. And what is the Celebrate Idaho State University will be on February 13th. I am so sorry.
Val, what was the date for
The organization fair?
Yes.
The 7th of February.
Okay, perfect.
And that's from 11:30 to 1 in the ballroom.
Perfect.
Sorry, I'm gonna be a pain. When was Celebrate Idaho State?
That is on the 13th of February,
Okay, thank you.
and that's from 4 to 7. And I guess I will have a new club at one of your first meetings in January. So, is there anything else?
What club are they?
They are the World Fusion Dance Club. So, yeah. So,
All right. Well, thank you for coming anyways, Val. We
Okay.
appreciate you.
thank you.
All right. President Sargent.
Hello. Okay, first thing I'm gonna tell you is since we're not meeting next week, which hopefully you guys know that, we don't have Senate on dead week or finals, just so don't show up here. But since we won't be here next week, I'm gonna tell you guys this just so it's on your radar. So we are currently looking for a new vice president of student affairs because Pat Terrell, who was our old one, retired in the summer. So right now Lowell is the interim. And so we're doing like, oh my gosh, you must have heard his name. He's here now. So he's the interim right now. And so I'm on that search committee. And so we have narrowed it down to a blessed 3, one of which is Mr. Lowell. And so those 3 are going to be on campus. So they're going to do a presentation to students. So I would highly encourage you guys as the student senate to show up because the vice president of student affairs, as you know, because of Lowell, they're very involved in what ASISU does. They're involved in SAB. They're involved in like all of student life. They literally run student life. So it's important that we hire someone that is exactly what students want. So I am going to have Annie send out an email on like the ASISU mass email to let as many students as possible know. So you'll get the dates there too. But just so you know, it's next Thursday and Friday. So we'll have one on each of those days. All of the meetings are at 3 p.m. That's the time that they chose for the student one. And then the following one is on Tuesday, the 12th. And yes, I told the search committee that is dead week in finals. So if they want students, that was probably not good planning, but they didn't care. So it is what it is. Yes, ma'am.
Can you repeat the date and times?
Yeah,
Sorry.
so they're all at 3. So that's easy. They're all at 3, every day at 3. The first is Thursday, the 7th, 3 p.m. in the Bengal Theater, of all places. And then Friday, that very next day, the 8th, December 8th. And then the following Tuesday, the 12th, also at 3 p.m., also in the Bengal Theater. And I requested that they leave sheets of paper on the chairs so that students that do attend can, like, you give your feedback. So if you're like, I really didn't like this person, or you're like, this is the best person ever, you actually can write it so the committee gets it. They wanted to have you guys email them, and I said, no students will ever do that. You got to have it right there for them at the moment, or else I'll never remember. So I'm just trying to help you guys out. So I would just encourage you guys to go if you can make it to any of them, just so you can hear, because that will affect your lives. Yeah, Katie. Can I call on people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Katie.
So this literally just popped in my head. I'm probably going to talk about it in cabinet. When I did my last search committee, we recorded
the presentations. Is that something you can ask your search committee?
I will ask them. I don't know about that, but I will ask. That's a good idea.
I can't imagine
Maybe
they
we
have
just
either
didn't think
set
of
up
that.
with distance learning, but maybe they could record it. We recorded it
Okay.
because
I'll write that
one
here.
of our big people on campus couldn't be there. But maybe that's something they could do. So that,
That's a
like,
super
I have
good idea.
class, can't even make it by 3.
Right. Okay. I have written that down and I'll ask them. I'll email
Thank
them
you.
right now. That's a good idea.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions on that? Cool. Okay. The only other thing I have for you is, if you recall, clear back way back when, before we left for Thanksgiving break, I asked you guys about the Senate chambers. And I brought out that idea to you guys. I showed you guys the drawings. I told you guys to think about it. I wanted to give you guys time to process life itself. And I also told you guys that I was going to email people and get feedback so that we had some information, right? So I emailed 12 different organizations / groups / humans, and 4 of them didn't reply. Welcome to Idaho State. So we're not that surprised, but that's pretty good. Only 4 out of 12. That's actually not that bad. So I was pretty impressed. So I just wanted to give you guys the feedback from them. So I emailed Ryan, who runs the alumni, and I said, this is our idea. Do you think the alumni board would ever use this? Do you think alumni would ever want to have meetings here? And basically this is what he said. He said the ISU Alumni Association Board of Directors holds 2 board meetings on campus each year. Traditionally, we've used the Salmon Suites or Rendezvous A, B, and C. Having access to a professional and modern meeting space in the Pond Student Union for our board meetings would be a huge benefit. Then he just talked about they're also hosting more professional development events and speakers for students and recent graduates. And so they would also like to use the chamber for things like that for students as they connect alumni with students. So basically 2 thumbs up from alumni. That is the short and sweet. Then I emailed the president of Greek Council. I thought about emailing all of the Greek organizations, but then I realized there's a ton of them. So then I didn't want to email all of them. So I emailed the president of Greek Council, which all of them interact with Greek Council. I just asked her for her opinion, generally speaking. And she thought that it was an interesting idea and that students would definitely use this. She talked about some chapters have meetings every week or for new members so that they could use that. She talked about Greek Council has separate committee meetings that they would love to use a nice room for. So basically she was like, seems like a decent idea. That's what I got. That was the vibe. Okay, the next person was, I emailed the president of Faculty Senate and asked him what he thought about it. The Faculty Senate actually has a meeting room. It's in Rendezvous on the 3rd floor, and they're actually getting renovations in it right now. Like they're getting a super big TV for it and like all this stuff. But I figure I should ask them. And so he just kind of talked about that they obviously have a meeting room for that. But he said that they would like to use it for provost meetings with faculty, which is 2 to 3 times a semester. He just talked about some of their smaller committees would really like to use that room, especially when meeting with the provost. So he thought that it was a good idea. He said, I fully support your initiative. So Faculty Senate is on board. Then I emailed, so then when I was picking clubs and like student organizations, I tried to pick ones that are really active on campus, that do a lot, have a lot of meetings, and are very like active, so that I didn't have to email all 250 clubs. So one of them that I emailed was the Political Science Club, because they throw a lot of events for our students. And the president replied, said, we're 100% on board with your endeavor. They also said, please let us know if we can help in any way to make that happen. So they actually were very motivated or excited by it. I emailed which one was this? International Students Association, who we have worked with already this year. And they said that they liked it a lot. They thought that it would encourage clubs to run their meetings more formally and have like very good organized meetings, more professional meetings, which he thought would be valuable. So he said that his club would use it and that we are ready to support this idea in any way possible. So he also was like more active in his support. Then I emailed the University Honors Program Club because the Honors Program has a ton of students that are a part of it. And so their club, basically students who are in the Honors Program basically automatically become part of the club. So it's a ton of students on campus. And she thought that it sounded great. She thought that they would definitely love to have meetings there, especially for the more professional vibe. So they were on board. And then the last one that I emailed that replied was Mia, who runs our staff council. So basically, staff council is just like faculty senate, but it's for all of the staff on ISU's campus. And they actually do not have a meeting location. So she was very excited about this. And so she thought it'd be nice for their committee to be able to meet there occasionally, because right now they don't have anywhere that's like theirs. So she kind of just talked about that and thought that that was a good idea. So those are all the humans that replied to me. None of them were negative, which is good. So what do you guys think? How are we feeling?
Do we have an idea of when it would be like up and running?
Lowell, would you like to answer that question?
It's hard to say because we have not reached out to the contractors yet. Because before we do that, we have to make sure the funds are in place. End of February, we give you maybe a.
Oh, wow, cool.
Like we would get to use it.
Hmm?
We would get to use it. Like this group.
Yeah.
You would have access.
Again, I would say by the end of February.
Don't quote you. No,
Vice President Beck?
2 comments. So, first of all, I've been approached by a couple advisors, actually, because I work in student services. They actually have asked, they're like, is there any way you could change where you guys do your meetings? Because they do early reg and a couple other big events in these rooms. And it's stressful on the staff to switch everything out that work here. Also, they don't like having to take all their stuff back down with them and then cart it back and forth for their early reg in order for us to be set up in here. From my perspective, I like the idea of having a room set where I can call in or call out and it's ready to go. It's not something audio, but anytime anyone has to video in, including first things like finance, when people do their finance report for the year end, we don't have to worry about having something set up and ready to go because it's always set up and ready to go with distance learning. So it's something that it's going to be less stress on everyone having something like that set up. So that's my point of view from someone who usually calls in.
Yeah, thank you. Any other thoughts, comments, ideas?
I emailed my clubs, surprise, and one responded.
Woo.
Gamers Club thinks it's a great idea. They said they didn't know if they would use it, but they would like to have that opportunity.
I love the Gamers Club.
The Gamers Club is awesome. They always do
They
stuff.
went to Idaho Falls, by the way. They did an event in Idaho Falls this semester.
Oh my gosh. Every time it's warm my heart. I think it's like something that's worthwhile. I mean, both for professional services, not even like just for students, but like for very active departments. Like I think having alumni especially reinforce this idea, and like I feel like it could be something that adds to campus.
Mhm.
And it would also, open up these 3 rooms, which
Yeah. And I also, just so you guys know, in the emails, I made it very clear that student organizations would have first pick. Like when I talk to faculty senate and stuff, student orgs will always like outrank alumni, faculty, because it is for students. So I made that very clear. They obviously can use it, but it's mostly for students.
cool.
Just so you guys know.
So are we still looking for like an outside source to fund that, or would it be just like the ASISU center room?
Or doing like to name it, like to have somebody name it. Yeah, so we kind of talked a little bit about that. Unfortunately, ISU has some interesting rules about that. So basically one of their rules is that if you're renovating a room, which is what we would be doing, and you get a donor, the donor has to pay 50% of that renovation to like have their name or be like a sponsor, which kind of stinks because then if you have donors who are like, oh, I'll give 10,000, they like don't get anything out of it. So Lowell has been talking to see if we can maybe change that rule because it seems kind of like we're shooting ourselves in the foot, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so like I talked about last time, ASISU would pay $40,000 of this. And then Lowell has agreed that the sub will cover the rest. So the sub would be paying more than us, which is very kind of them to do. Yes, Samuel.
Another option, since, I mean, the naming thing kind of makes sense. I mean, if somebody wants to pay like, oh, I'll pay 20% of it, but I want it named after me.
Right. Yeah, there has to be some kind of
But we
rule.
could obviously do some kind of plaque that said like this like room was made available thanks to the donations from these people.
Right. And we have looked into the plaque thing.
Yeah.
we already have someone who has said that they will most likely purchase the whole table, which is up to 15 grand, which means we would not have to pay for that, which is nice. So we are looking into the littler things.
Sweet. Senator Stickney.
I move to approve the funding for the creation of the Senate chambers in the amount of $40,000 from the revenue transfer account.
Second.
Roll call.
All right. Senator Stickney has moved to approve the chamber funds from the revenue. What's the exact wording?
Revenue transfer.
Revenue
account.
transfer funds, seconded by, it was over here. Senator Sargent. Roll call has been called.
Senator Bandari?
Yes.
Senator D'Amico?
Yes.
Senator Draven?
Yes.
Senator Foltz?
Yes.
Senator Jukes?
Yes.
Senator Karki?
Yes.
Senator Kasin?
No.
Yes.
Senator Marshall? Senator Perman?
Yes.
Senator Sakota?
Yes.
Senator Sargent?
I think when it's all said and done, it's gonna look really nice. It'll be a nice little like showpiece for the third floor of the sub, so yes.
Senator Stickney?
Yes.
Senator Bray?
Yes.
And with that, motion carries.
Awesome. Okay, so Lowell. Motion carried. So we're gonna start right away. We'll contact the contractor by the end of this week and get it all scheduled and ready to go.
The man.
The man will take
And
care
the
of all
boss
the
lady.
Thanks, guys.
Done.
Yeah. All right. So moving right along to chair and committee reports. Senator Kasun.
Nothing to report.
Senator D'Amico.
Just a match deposit request to report. We approved the physical therapy assistant organization in the amount of $109.33. So I move to approve the match deposit request for the physical therapy assistant organization in the amount of $109.33.
Second.
Roll call.
All right. Senator D'Amico has moved to approve $109.33 to the physical therapy assistant organization, seconded by Senator Jukes. Roll call has been called.
Senator Bandari?
Yes.
Senator D'Amico?
Yes.
Senator Draven?
Yes.
Senator Foltz?
Yes.
Senator Jukes?
Yes.
Senator Karki?
Yes.
Senator Kasun?
Yes.
Senator Marshall?
Yes.
Senator Perman?
Yes.
Senator Sapkota?
Yes.
Senator Sargent?
Yes.
Senator Stickney?
Yes.
Yes.
With that, motion carries.
We also approved the Armed Forces Club, which through their Community Days booklet fundraiser raised $370. So we approved $123.33. So I move to approve the match deposit request for the Armed Forces Club in the amount of $123.33.
Second.
Roll call.
All right. Senator D'Amico has moved to approve Armed Forces Club and match deposit in the amount of $123.33, seconded by Senator Sargent. Roll call has been called.
Senator Bandari?
Yes.
Senator D'Amico?
Yes.
Senator Draven?
Yes.
Senator Foltz?
Yes.
Senator Jukes?
Yes.
Senator Karki?
Yes.
Senator Kasun?
Yes.
Senator Marshall?
Yes.
Senator Perman?
Yes.
Senator Sapkota?
Yes.
Senator Sargent?
Yes.
Senator Stickney?
Yes.
Senator Bray?
Yes.
With that, motion carries.
And we also, the non-traditional students sold coupon books and raised $225. So we approved their match deposit request for $75. So I move to approve the match deposit request of the non-traditional student organization in the amount of $75.
Second.
Roll call.
Sweet. Senator D'Amico has moved to approve non-traditional organization for $75 in match deposit, seconded by Senator Perman. Roll call has been called.
Senator Bandari?
Yes.
Senator D'Amico?
Yes.
Senator Draven?
Yes.
Senator Foltz?
Yes.
Senator Jukes?
Yes.
Senator Karki?
Yes.
Senator Kasun?
Yes.
Senator Marshall?
Yes.
Senator Perman?
Yes.
Senator Sapkota?
Yes.
Senator Sargent?
Yes.
Senator Stickney?
Yes.
And Senator Bray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
That's all I have to report, so I
Sweet. All right. Senator Perman.
Yes. Let's just put it this way. I'm wanting to meet with my committee after Senate meeting to review Bill 537, which is going to be sent to rules most likely. But other than that, nothing to report.
Sweet. Thanks, Kevin.
Yep.
Senator Sargent.
So we had some hiccups with getting our jackets figured out, so look forward to that beginning next semester. Nothing else to report.
All right. Seeing as there is no old business, and I'm 100% sure the girl who like just left was like the girl Val was looking for. That was awkward. Anyways. Yeah. Let's go to Bill 537. Whoever is sponsoring that, you can read the text part.
Yeah. Sorry, my laptop died. I forgot to bring my charger today. In the Senate Bill 537 by Caitlin Jukes, College of Education, sponsored by Samuel D'Amico, College of Science and Engineering, Kevin Perman, College of Pharmacy. Where's the purpose?
Yeah.
Okay. The purpose is this bill is to get rid of the monthly awards as written in Article 8 of the bylaws. Move to send Bill 537 to Rules Committee.
Second.
Unanimous.
Perfect. All right. Senator D'Amico has moved to send Bill 537 to appointments and review. Seconded by Senator Kasoon. Unanimous has been called. Motion carries. Resolution 592. Whoever is responsible.
And the Senate Resolution 592 by Katie Beck, Idaho Falls Vice President, sponsored by Emily Foltz, College of Arts and Letters, Ganesh Sapkota, College of Business, Caitlin Jukes, College of Education. The purpose of this resolution is to add the requirement of attending at least one Idaho Falls Student Activities Board meeting a month to the Idaho Falls Vice President checklist. Keep going.
Yeah.
Whereas the Idaho Falls Vice President should be an important resource to the Idaho Falls Student Activities Board, whereas weekly cabinet meetings with the Idaho Falls Student Activities Board Director are not always sufficient for understanding the issues that the Idaho Falls Student Bodies Activities Board faces. Be it therefore resolved, the Idaho Falls Vice President will attend at least one Idaho Falls Student Activities Board meeting a month.
Sweet. Senator Jukes.
I move to approve Resolution 592.
Second.
Sweet. All right. Senator Jukes has moved to approve Resolution 592, seconded by Senator Perman. Roll call has been called.
Senator Bandetti?
Yes.
Senator D'Amico?
Yes.
Senator Draven?
Yes.
Senator Foltz?
Yes.
Senator Jukes?
Yes.
Senator Karki?
Yes.
Senator Kasoon?
Yes.
Senator Marshall?
Yes.
Senator Perman?
Yes.
Senator Sapkota?
Yes.
Senator Sargent?
Yes.
Senator Stickney?
Yes.
Senator Beret?
Yes.
Motion carries. Sweet. Seeing as we have no one in our gallery, let's do the fight song. Last one of the semester.
Growl, Bezos, growl. Five, Bezos, five. That's your and very close and fight with color. Fight, 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 fight. Roar, Bezos, roar. You decide our fate. Bring victory home. Just you Bezos, not a mistake. I-S-U. I-S-U. Fight, I-S-U, fight, I-S-U, fight. Go, 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 Bezos, go.
I feel like Senator Sargent.
I move to adjourn meeting.
Second unanimous.
All right. Senator Sargent has moved to adjourn meeting, seconded by Senator Perman. Unanimous has been called. Secretary Thompson.
Senator Bandetti?
Here.
Senator D'Amico?
Present.
Senator Draven?
Here.
Senator Foltz?
Present.
Senator Jukes? Senator Karki?
Present.
Senator Kasoon?
Here.
Senator Marshall?
Present.
Senator Perman?
Here.
Senator Sapkota?
Here.
Senator Sargent?
Here.
Senator Stickney?
Present.
Senator Beret?
Perfect. And with that, meeting is adjourned at 7:28.